backyard. Guidance 101. Guidance a little bit of this. Alright. Now back to the topic. Why do women stay with men that tend to beat them? Okay, Shadi, right here. We have a quick question right there from Mr. Shadi.
Sometimes it's beating.
I don't hit woman. Never will hit a woman. I just say, if I in my house and a girl come home, anyone in the house, and she come beat the hell out of you, and you walking away and she still beating you, you ain't supposed to sit up.
Okay,
I walking away.
Okay, now see, it's a difference between beating and containment. You understand where I'm coming from? Because you could stop her from beating you. You could like hold her down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You said you could shake up. It's a difference now. See, it's a difference. It's a difference having a little scruffle.
Cameraman likes to shake it.
It's a difference between having a little scruffle and fighting. You know what I mean? Because some niggas really put blows on some of the females. You understand? But if you could, I mean, I'm saying it's right, but you could like hold them. You know, it ain't bad enough a little shake up here there.
So you should get Chris Brown and Chip.
Let me tell you.
See, hold on, see. I can't say you can't Chris Brown and Chip because I don't know the full story behind that situation. Okay?
Let me tell you why.
One question, a statement right here.
You say why women stick with man if they beat them? Some women is doing for security, right? The man beating her, but the man taking care of her. He giving her money. She got children with him, so she feel like, oh, I've been with this man so long. She getting beat, but she feel like she can't leave. This her life. So that's the situation that's happened plenty times to these women, and that's my answer.
Okay. Now to sum up all that in one question, I mean one answer for the question. It's just that they looking past all the bad things. You know what I'm saying? I guess the good things outweighs the bad things by a large amount. That's why I would think that she stays with him.
Big question.
One question right here, right quick.
I take the floor for this boy, right? Alright. Is it okay to hit a woman, right? If, alright, let's say you're married, right? And you come home and you meet an ex-man and don't be your wife. Should you beat your wife and the nigga? Or should you just beat the nigga?
Okay.
Don't be none.
Hold on. Let me say something real quick before we get to the audience, okay? One second. Okay. One second before you get. Okay, watch this. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. See, I wouldn't say we'll beat the nigga. Why? One, he don't know that she married. He probably. It's a chance that he doesn't know. Okay. It's a chance that he don't know.
Boy?
Now, two is to say we'll beat her and him or her or him. It probably might end up in a bad. You might get in a bad. You might end up in jail or probably dead. You see what I'm saying? What I would advise you to do, because in some situations you really can't control your anger, especially after love situation, because after you done put so much of your love, pump so much of your love into this person, and when somebody just cut the bottom of the basket open, that's the real hard thing to swallow. Now to the audience, right quick.
You ask that question, you? If that's your house, you kill that nigga. And he in your room, you kill that nigga.
And guess what? You telling him to go to jail too.
He ain't going to jail.
You fight him?
Hey, if someone you know is in, if someone you don't know, and
Papa, I see a woman gone in the other gal's house, beat them, and the other gals get locked up. No, the gals beat up the girl and they get locked up. The gal come in her house and they get locked up. And you can say you go to, but they don't chance your own life with somebody else. Kill them.
I say it on the hood. Hey, all it's simply this. This is all I saying. If I in a relationship, a strong relationship, don't matter how strong it is or whatever, hats off to the guy who take my girl. You feel me? Hats off. I can't do nothing about that. Huh? I can't do nothing. You feel me? I can't do nothing. But all I trying to say is guidance.
Now we okay. That answers the question, sir. Okay, now the new topic, sir. New topic.
Well, the new topic right now is.
Stop. Ooh. Antonio, after the stuff. We got you. One second.
Hold on one second.
We have a surprise guest. We have a surprise guest. What's your name, sir? What's your name? Who? Regio Kiji. Say something for the people.
Alright, I just visited for Freeport. They coming in Ken.
Right.
And in Freeport, we got a lot of bad girls. Alright, no family, we got a lot of bad girls. So, alright, I got a question for you. If you find a girl, you digging a girl, you don't love her or nothing, but you like her. And she's the realest girl you ever meet. But what you don't know is situation make her real. She done been pick up from this one. She done been killed the baby. She done been going with that one. She done put herself in a position to get raped, even though rape ain't nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? But she put herself in that position.
Right.
So her past really bad. She real now, but her past horrible. So some of your boys come to you and tell you, oh, well, this girl, but how you going with this girl? But this girl is a hoe, but this girl is doing this, doing that. And you confront her about it, and she tell you, say, well, yeah, it was like that. But they real now. Would you leave her? Would you break with her?
Okay. Now, see, it all depends on how much you digging this girl and why you digging this girl. You see what I said? Okay, for instance, all right, if you like this girl that much, you see what I said? And she convinced you that she changed from her past. You see what I said? She might have said that, well, I have a bad past, not to go down in detail to what she, you know? But she said, I have a bad past. She said, but if you could look past that and see, all right then, I still want to talk to her, you know, because people do change. You know what I'm saying? So, what your friends them say, it shouldn't really matter. But then in some situations, you probably might know about this girl and her past. You know what I'm saying? But if you still to the point where, all right, you just trying to figure out, you know what I mean? You're still trying to get to know her. Then, if your friends will come and tell you something like that, then it might be a wise decision to leave her alone. Wait up, wait quick.
So, what you saying is right. You could turn a hoe into a housewife, pardon my expression.
Yes, I do think so. I honestly do think so. Real talk. I can tell you why right after this question.
I can answer that question too.
What you got the question now? Say it.
No, I get something to say to that question.
You want to say him on him?
Yeah, on him.
Okay, first answer the question.
Yeah. Alright, your question, yeah. You could change a a bad lady to a housewife. Because everybody could change in life. Real talk. Because if a nigga used to be the scummiest nigga in the world could change into a husband material. No elbows. You know what I said? So anything is possible in life. But really and truly, you shouldn't really judge a person on their past. You should judge them on the present and the future.
Okay, now watch this. Now watch this. Now I have a question for that same statement. You shouldn't judge a person on their past, but judge them on their present and future. So you trying to tell me? Okay, ladies, let me ask you this question right here, because since you're in front of me. If your boyfriend was a killer / rapist, okay, that was his past. That's his past. But let's not say your boyfriend. This guy you talking to, he was a killer / rapist / whatever. Would you go with him? Would you just block out that past?
That'll scare me. That'll scare me too much. That'll scare me too much. I can't do that. I don't think I can do that.
Okay, so what about what you saw? You, because I saw the applause on the statement.